Alright, ladies and gentle people, welcome to the start of the Saturday League of Redline Racing League for Season 2. And obviously, I'm usually racing on the Saturdays. I wasn't going to, but then I thought, why not? But obviously, Mitchy usually commentates. He's unavailable for the first couple of rounds as well, so I'm just a filler, pretty much. Otherwise, you'll see me racing. But yes, we're here for Australia. So it's going to be absolute scenery for the start of Season 2 for the Saturday Night League. And if the Monday race was anything to go by, well, we're in for a treat here, ladies and gentle people. It's going to be fantastic. And we have a dry session, so it's not as good as Monday, where we had rain for qualifying. So, the cars, yeah. Well, I'm usually in the AlphaTauri, but obviously I'm not in it. Poms is just signed up as a reserve, so he's in that car tonight. We've got Matt and Dill in the Ferrari. We've got Laggy and Jared in the McLaren. Ryan and Berserk in the Mercedes. Zombie and Edge in the Red Bull. Penske's in the Racing Point on his own, but he does have a teammate with Charlie. He's also a reserve, I do believe. And Calbo is a reserve in tonight. He's in the Williams. We got Deathbro in the Renault as well. I think his teammate is Reptile, I do believe. Actually, let me check that. I don't want to be, yeah. Need that. We'll stay on board with I'm Death Bros. He's the first one out. We need that. This is going exceptionally well. I thought last race was Australia. Charlie. So SIP FM underscore SIP. This is the Saturday League. So we run 2 days. So this is the start of Season 2 for the Saturday League. And Mitchie going for Charlie for championship confirmed. Well, Charlie's reserve, so I mean he might be going for the reserve championship. Who knows? So getting back to what I was doing, Reptile. What car is Reptile in? We got a Ferrari round. It's Dill because Matt's in the shed still. Roster. So Reptile's in the Renault, so I was correct. Jared better get an 18, otherwise pencil. Wouldn't surprise me really, as we are on board with Deathbro coming into turn number 3, into turn 4 for the first flying lap of the session and season. Yeah, not sure what to expect here. I'm probably going to be guessing it's going to be either a Jared Ryan win and second place. Third place could be a Berserk. Could be anybody really. As Deathbro goes purple because first time runner. Matt and Jared, the only two not coming out, but it looks like Jared is coming out. It looks like. Yes, he is. Oh, he's actually getting back wheeled in. So fantastic. But here comes Deathbro around the final corner, opens up DRS, and it's a 119.4. Sets the pace early on. We have a Red Bull of Edge who's just invalidated a lap. So fantastic. What's this? Charlie's invalidated. Penske apparently is going to have an asthma attack, apparently. So if we see him crash out, that could be a reason. But here comes Penske to set a lap time of a 21.3. Exceptional lap time there. Berserk spun it. He's in the Hamilton car. And that is absolute CT, ladies and gentlemen. When's the last time you've seen car number 44 have a spin? Oh, I don't think that car has ever had a spin, really. We got a Ferrari of X Steel, and then we got Zombie Hunter. Here comes X Steel. It does a 24.7. Zombie does a 21.8. Laggy goes into P2 on a 21.1, and I forgot about the tyres. So the Zombie on mediums, Steel on mediums, Cowboy does a 41.7. Absolute CNC. Poms does a 46.1. So he must have had a spin somewhere, and I think, yep, Death Bro is coming into the lane. So we've got Charlie done a lap, Edge has done a lap, he's invalidated once again. Berserk's invalidated. So the next one to set at that time will be New Zealand Ryan. So car number 77, the Valtteri Bottas car, who seems to be winning Australia every season now, apart from this season, because yeah, nice world. But here comes New Zealand Ryan around the final corner, opens up DRS, and it's going to be a 119.4 as well. Oh, nothing between Ryan and Death Bro, but I think that's probably Ryan's banker lap, if I'm going to be completely honest. Jared's doing a lap. Poms is coming in. We got Dill doing another lap. He's invalidated. Laggy coming in. Calbo is coming in as well. And what's Poms doing? He's coming in. No, he's staying out for another lap. Opens up DRS. This will be a really big improvement of a 21.3 on 2-lap-old mediums. He's about 9/10 off Ryan and Death Bro. Currently with Laggy in P3, 7/10 behind. It's going to be absolute scenes. Where is Jared? He's coming into the back straight towards 11 and 12. But for people watching, welcome one and all. We're on board with DRC Jared in that McLaren. Ooh, gets a bit squirmy coming off that chicane. Opens up DRS. Let's see what type of lap time Jared does. We got Edge coming out on mediums, and Jared's invalidated. So great. He's coming in. Yes, he is in the color signs car. So Edge coming out on mediums. Charlie's coming out on softs. As we got 11 minutes left of the first qualifying session of the season for the Saturday League. Remember, this is the Saturday League, not the Monday League. Two completely different days. Because, yeah, I think Poms might be coming in. Yes, he is. He's in. Yep, he's coming in. Probably gonna put a set of softs on and go for another lap. Death Bro is coming out on another set of softs. Zombie's out on softs. So Edge doing mediums. Now, I don't know who might have the advantage here. People on mediums, or the start on mediums, or people 11th, 12th, and 13th. So, could be interesting here, ladies and gentle people. We've got a Red Bull of Edge, so let's right on board with Edge, and let's see what type of lap time he does. And here comes Edge to set his first lap time. It's a 1:23.006. We got yellow flag sector 1. Would that be... No, it's not Ryan. It's Berserk. He must have got caught up with Poms for 87 here. Charlie goes up into P4 here, ladies and gentle people. Jared's doing an out lap. Yes, he is. What's still? He's on an out lap. We've got a Red Bull of Zombie Hunter to set another lap time on the soft compounder tyres. Let's see what type of lap the Red Bull driver does. It's a 1:20.5. Moves it up into P number 5 and splits the two racing points as Deathbro goes to the top with a 19.1. Fantastic lap time there. Penske's doing a lap. What's Pom's doing? He's on an out lap. What's Berserk? He's on an out lap. So the next car is actually Edge, but he's invalidated. So the next car will be actually New Zealand Ryan, and he's 2/10 up on his previous time. Could we see an 18 lap time? We're pretty close to it here, ladies and gentlemen. 7.5 minutes left. As Lag is coming out, the only two cars not out is now, or two cars now is Edge and Caliber as Matt is coming out. But here comes New Zealand Ryan towards the finishing line. It is a 19.2. He stays P2. And Deathbro is on provisional pole with 7 minutes of qualifying action to go. Jared's up into P3 with a 19.3. 2/10 behind. I'm Deathbro. Oh, Penske spun it! And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the first spin of the night for the Racing Point driver. Absolute scenes. His Edge is now coming in. Zombie's coming now in. Here comes X still around the final corner to hopefully improve on his lap time. It is a 1:21.6. Goes up into P9. Drops Cowboy Oz into P11 with a whopping 1 minute 41.7. Absolutely fantastic stuff there as Penske is now coming into the lane. Laggy's doing an out lap. But let's see what Poms for the win A7 he does. He just literally signed up as a reserve about half an hour ago. So awesome stuff there. Poms up into P5 at 20.3. A couple of tenths behind that laggy person. Matt's coming out or doing his lap time in that fantastic Sebastian Vettel car. We have... Oh, Jared's invalidated, so he's probably coming into the lane. Yes, he is. What's that? That's X still. Oh, what's that? It's not. It's Calber. He's doing an out lap. So the next car that crossed the line will be that laggy person. 5.5 minutes to go. And nobody's going to risk the medium compound. As Laggy goes purple middle sector. Laggy on a bit of a fly here. Could he move up the order? He had a fantastic race. Well, he had a fantastic start on the Monday League at Australia. And unfortunately, he had a massive spin and crashed out. But here comes Laggy coming around. No, he's coming into the pit lane. Probably going to settle that time and wait for everyone else to come out. And Matt's also probably going to come into the lane as well. Poms is coming in. So I think Edge is out on an out lap. So this might be his second set of softs. So he might get one more lap in, potentially, as Matt still hasn't set a lap time, and neither has Master of the Berserks. 4.5 minutes left of the first qualifying session of the Monday Night League. And Carbo's has had a spin coming out of turn 5, I believe, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's his turn 5. So Carbo coming into the lane. Doesn't look like he's got any front wing damage, which is kudos to Calbo for saving that car. But he'll probably come in and put on a set of soft compounder tyres. 3 minutes and 50 odd seconds left of the first qualifying session. Let us know who's your man for pole position tonight and surprise podium? As I'm a driver, usually for the Saturday League, I won't be giving my predictions because I'll probably get crucified for it. But let us know who is your man for pole position and surprise podiums for the race. Qualifying is usually just pole position really, but Death Bro is on provisional top at the moment. I think that's Berserk coming out. Yes, it is. So Berserk's the first one to blink, as we've got 3 minutes and change remaining. Yeah, there's Matt and Calbo is coming in. So we'll get started with Berserk, as he's the only car out on track currently. But we've got some car movement in the pit lane with the Ferrari of X Still 419X coming out. He's currently P9. Oh my god, I thought he actually lost that, but he's actually weaving. So fantastic stuff. We'll stay on board with the Mercedes driver, as he will be the first man to set a lap time for the final part of qualifying. 2.5 minutes left of the session. As Edge is now coming back out, and we should see or expect all the cars to be coming out. We got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. So strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. This is usually the most exciting part of qualifying. The last 2 minutes where everybody just sets lap times after lap times. But here comes Master of the Berserks. And away he goes to start his final lap time. And there's a relay stopping. That's Death Brave. Very well played there. And Berserk's invalidated. So who'll be starting at the back? Absolute scenes. The car number 44 will be starting at the back of the grid in P number 13. Which is a shame. But so X Steel 419X will be the next. No, would he? Yes, he'll be the next one to set a lap time. So we'll stay on board with the Charles Leclerc car of X Steel, because Cody's haven't given us our own numbers yet. As X Steel gets onto the grass there, not a great exit coming out of turn 2, turn 3, locks up. Oh, it's not been a great start to the lap here for X Steel. Coming up towards turn 5 and 6. Nice smooth run there. Let's see what his time split. He's up by 3/10 though, but that's on his own lap time. Not sure what he'd be up on Death Bro's time. So coming towards the back straight towards turns 11 and 12 chicane. The next car will be Edge after X Steel to set a lap time, but here comes X Steel 419X coming towards 11 and 12 chicane. Oh, not exactly a great run. As Cowboys is retired. He's retired in the pit lane, so he'll be starting P11 with a whopping 1:41.7. What a lap time. But here comes X Steel coming towards the final couple of corners. He locks up again. Hopefully it doesn't hamper his time. Let's see where this will put him. P8, he only moves up one spot. It's a 21.2. Not exactly a flying lap. His Edge is now invalidated, so he won't be setting a lap time. Poms has spun. So awesome stuff there. We got someone else. I think it was Jared. Yes, it was. So the next person to set a lap time will be AOR Charlie in that fantastic Racing Point car. Yeah, so here comes Charlie, locks up a little bit coming towards the final corner. Oh, bit of a drift. Oh, he's kept it on track. Here comes Charlie, Pom stays 5th. Charlie gets up into P4, what a lap time. Penske, he's up in the P7. Zombie up in the P5. We got a Renault of on Death Bro, he's invalidated. Where's Laggy? He's down at P6 currently. What can Laggy do? Can he nab? No, he can't. He's invalidated. Same with Ryan. We got a Ferrari of Matt. What can Matt do? He's up in the P9. He doesn't get pole position. And Berserk's invalidated as well. So, I'm Death Bro. Gets pole position with a 1 minute 19.125. Out qualifies Ryan and DRC Jared. Absolute CNT, ladies and gentle people. As we'll wait for Berserk and Jared to retire. Wow, what a final part of qualifying. Only biggest mover was probably AOR Charlie. But Edge being moved down to P11. Could that give him an advantage? Starting on a fresh set of tyres. So here is your grid order for tonight. We got Death Bro on pole, followed by New Zealand Ryan and DRC Jared. We got AOR Charlie in P4, Zombie in P5. The top 5, all different constructors. That's what we want to see. 6 is Laggy. 7th is Poms for the win, 97 here. Penske's in 8th, Matt in 9th, and X Still is in P10 with Edge in 11th. Calbo, the Drunk Driver Award here tonight with a whopping 22.5 seconds behind. I'm Death Bro, and Master Berserk starts P13 without a lap time. Wow, what a qualifying session that was, and no, Boo Mega, I don't want to do that. So, thank you, but no thank you. So, Pencil, Jared didn't get an 18, so might be some words coming Jared's way, potentially. So, as we wait for the drivers to set up their race strategy, let us know in the chat and the comments of when this video does go live, who is your man for race winner and surprise podium here tonight. Gonna be fantastic. The top 11th, 12th, and 13th could potentially start on mediums, and then we'll start on hards and go into softs towards the end. But we shall see once we get into the formation lap. As we just waiting on Laggy to do his strategy, and then we can get on our merry way. There we go. What tires? There we go. So we got the top 10 all on softs. Calbo outside the top 10s on softs. Edge is on mediums, and Berserk on hards here, so that could be quite interesting as the two Ferraris have shot themselves on the formation lap already. Fantastic stuff there. So Edge and Berserk, this could be interesting here between the Red Bull and the Mercedes driver. Carbo on the fresh set of softs here could play a big factor here. We could see safety cars. Hopefully we don't see a lot of them, but one can never know. So let us know who's your man for race winner and surprise podium. 1, 2, and 3 is Death Bro, Ryan, and Jared. Then we've got Charlie in P4, Zombies in 5th, Laggy in 6th, Poms in 7th, Penske's in 8th, with Matt and Dill in 9th and 10th. And actually, Broken Reptile couldn't make it in, so Reptile couldn't make it into the lobby, so it's such a shame for the Renault driver who misses out the opener for the Saturday League. But as we get ready for the grid sequence, And for 5 red lights here at Australia. Gonna be absolute scenes coming into turn 1 here, ladies and gentlemen. I, for one, am looking forward to it. And there's the predicted tyre strategy, so I'm expecting a glitch to happen. Softs to hards, it's looking like the way. As we get ready for 5 red lights for here at Australia. Lights out and away we go. Death Bro gets off to a good start. Here comes New Zealand Ryan into the inside line. He's got it. He's in the P1. DRC Jared looking for a move. Oh no! He's taking out Laggy. No! He's got front wing damage. Oh dear. Jared has front wing damage. Penske's, I don't know if that's an actual P2. No, it's not. Death Bro's into P number 2. We've got a Red Bull of Zombie in the P3. So as the timing glitches is happening already, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Charlie in the P13. He's still got a front wing. Edge in the P12. Jared's in 11th. Matt and Dill still in P9. Carver Oz in P8. What a lad. Berserk in the P7. Laggy in the P6. Battling Poms here. Penske's up to P4. I think Poms might have wing damage potentially. Doesn't look like it. Neither does Laggy. He might just got away with that. So Zombie's already second behind Death Bro. Death Bro's half a second behind Ryan. So Ryan made the move in the turn 1, and that caused a domino effect. As Jared's back into P13. Ryan sets the fast lap with a 29.1 as it's the first lap of the race. Poms looking for a move. No, he's a bit too far back of the McLaren driver of Laggy as Jared is now into the lane. Berserk still behind Poms to win A70. Calbo needs to stay within that 1 second barrier if he wants DRS. Matt 3 second time penalty already. Let's have a look at this battle between Death Bro and New Zealand Ryan. 7/10 of a second. Zombie 2.1 and Penske's 1.5 seconds behind. He's actually having a train. Does Penske. So he's got a train of Laggy, Poms, Berserk and Calbo. Dill's not that far along with Matt. Charlie looking on for P11. I do apologise about my voice all cracking already. As we're on board with I'm Death Bro for P2 currently. Probably going to wait for DRS to become enabled to make a move. Oh yes, the predicted pit stop strategy. Lovely to see once again. Can't wait for another timing glitch to happen. It's actually annoying me when I have to commentate. People not in the correct position. Ryan sets the fastest lap with a 23.4. As Death Bro ever so dangerously being close to that 1 second mark of that DRS. We'll go and board, and Berserk might have had made a mistake. He's 1.2 behind Poms now. Being hounded by Carver Eyes. Yellow flag to Poms! And thank God for ghosting, otherwise that would have been a calamity. And Poms has no front wing. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. And Poms will be coming in to make a pit stop and getting off those soft compounder tyres. But here comes Death Bro. He's within that 1 second barrier for DRS. No, we want that one. So there it is, DRS. No, probably waiting for turn 3, but it is only lap 3, so he could just sit behind Ryan and save up ERS as Charlie gets a 3 second time penalty. Edge weaving about like a maniac in P10. And Matt's having some issues with his padders. Dill locks up. Death Bro sets the fastest lap with a 23.369. Penske's ERS is stuck open. No, it's not, Mitchie. Do you mean DRS? Oh, Penske spun it! And there it is, Mitchie, there it is. Penske's bottled another race here at Australia. Matt gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, Edge and Matt looking for a move, and Penske's down in P11 for a wing change. Still no safety cars. Actually quite surprised that there isn't. Def Bro looking for a move on to New Zealand Ryan. Oh, DRS is he's a bit too far back. No, he's ERS. Oh, okay. Well, Penske. Well, looks like Penske can't save it, so. Oh well. Oh, big battle pack on here. There's yellow flag sector 3. It's Penske. And Edge telling Matt to get a move on. And this is for P8, 9 and 10 here, ladies and gentle people. Oh, yellow flag sector 3. It's Penske. What does Def Bro do? No, he stays back. Jared gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, Penske. Does Penske have a puncture? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh my god. Okay, so we'll go back on board with Def Bro. This is the battle for the lead here, ladies and gentlemen, on lap 5 of 29. So we've got 3 drivers, 11th, 12th and 13th, all coming in for wing change earlies. Penske's going to the hards, going to the end. And he'll be hoping and praying for a late safety car once again. But here comes the F-Bro car. I always get the 3-second time penalty. Let's see, go on board with his car and see it's on green. Oh yeah, I was on board with Penske before. So yeah, I did notice that. So, oh well, Penske getting glitches. So, fantastic stuff here. Already as Edge and Charlie's made the move onto Matt. Dill's made the move on the Calbo. Around the outside, there's Calbo. What a move from the Williams driver. We'll go back on board with Def Bro. He's a bit too far back for turn 1, but turn 3 could be an option. DRS, ERS, rich mix. No, he doesn't go into overtake mode, so he's just saving some ERS. Currently, let's go back on board with Penske. He still has no ERS. As Calbo Oz has left the session, let's get Calbo Oz back into the game. There it is, right there. And there we go. I sent him an invite, so fantastic stuff. Well, car's going so far out wide there, don't know who it was. As Charlie and Edge are going at it, hammer and tong for P8 and 9. Could they catch back up to Cowboy Oz? This could get interesting. And Def Bro nabs DRS, but it's too far back to make a move. So this could come down to who has the better pit stop between Ryan and Def Bro. Who comes in first? Or do they come into each other? As Cowboys is joined in. There's yellow flags. It's Charlie. Charlie spun. Oh no, the Racing Point driver has spun. And does he have any front wing? No, he doesn't. So the bottom 4 all has to come in for a front wing change at one point or another. Def Bro getting so close, but DRS is helping him out. Coming towards turn 3, not too far back. As we'll stay on board, as this is the closest battle on track for now, but anything could happen. Zombie 9 seconds behind these two. These two are in a world of their own at the moment. And yep, so fantastic as there's no times. As I think Calbo's got into his car. As Charlie is now into the pit box. Jared already up in the P10 after the lap 1 incident. So gonna be fantastic to read about after the race. I'm just keeping an eye on the minimap because obviously there's no times coming up. So yeah, this is still the closest battle on track, unfortunately. But that could change with the 2 racing points. Penske gets ahead of Charlie as Deathbro gets his tyre onto the gravel a little bit. Deathbro stays within DRS range. So 10th, 11th, 12th and 13th would desperately need a safety car. Oh, there's Penske spun again. And he's got no front wing. So he'll have to come into the lane once again. And he'll be coming in for another set of tyres. Probably mediums, potentially. Just to try and make it to the end. 21 laps. I don't know if it can be done. As we get all the times back on our scoreboard here, ladies and gentlemen. What a contrast of fortunes for Penske. He bottled a podium, was on for a race win, but he spun it off the safety car restart. Penske's gone yellow flag happy. Ryan does have a 3-second time penalty. I don't think Deathbro's got one, but we'll check that later in the race. Yellow flag, it's just Penske once again. So this could help out New Zealand Ryan here. Laggy 3-second time penalty. And Ryan comes in. He's going to do the undercut here. As there's Penske and Deathbro's shot off into the distance. Penske in the bottle. Fantastic to see Savory come in. And Ryan's coming into for a set of hard compactor tyres. No surprise there. So there is Zombie Hunter. The pit window's open for the one-stop strategy for the hard compactor tyres. Berserk, after starting in P13, is in P number 3. Laggy's coming in. Edge. Laggy is on hards where Matt's coming in. So Jazz going to move up another spot here on those mediums, but he'll have to make another pit stop. So actually, let's go to leader. So what we're saying, about 20 odd seconds is the pit stop, really. Ryan is 21.3 yellow flags. It's Matt. I think he was just letting Poms for NA70 to come through. So 20 odd seconds is about the pit stop. So if Deathbro comes in, could he make the overcut work? He's coming in right now, so it's going to be the... Let's see what the Redline boys can do. This might be very, very close. Berserk might take the race lead. Actually, yes, he will potentially. But Deathbro's out. That's a very quick stop from the Redline boys. Where is New Zealand Ryan? There he is. Coming onto the pit straight. Where's Deathbro? Is he out yet? Yes, he is. There's New Zealand Ryan. Oh my God, Ryan has made the undercut work and stays ahead of I'm Deathbro. Fantastic stuff there from New Zealand Ryan. He must have pushed like a madman to come out of that ahead of I'm Deathbro. 1.5 seconds, so he's actually gained time from that. So Laggy up into P5. Edge is in P4. He hasn't made a stop yet. We got Calbo coming out in P9. So fantastic work there from the Williams. Joe started in P12. So he might be getting on, might be on for some points unless some late drama happens. So Zombie Hunter is the closest battle with Laggy at the moment. Zombie doesn't look like he's got any pace here tonight. Watch still for a cheeky podium. Oh, Savory going for a cheeky podium here, but he's in P8 currently and in nowhere really, as Zombie picks up a 3-second time penalty. This is going to be interesting here for Master Berserk. He started P13 and that's Penske around once again. He's not having a great night. Yep, he's definitely not having a great night in that racing point. Contrast of two races really for Penske here at this track. Oh, Zombie. Oh, he had DRS. Overshot the corner a little bit and he's lost a bit of time to Laggy. So as I was saying, with Berserk, he started in P13. He started on those hard compounder tyres, so it's what, 10 lap old hards. So let's have a look. See, leader 20 odd seconds. So if you were to pit now, it'd be around about P5, P6. So, but I think Berserk might be going on for a little bit longer. Go back on board with Zombie Hunt. He's in a McLaren sandwich. DRC Jared in the P7 after that lap 1 incident. After coming in for a wing change as Laggy gets a 3-second time penalty. Zombie not open DRS, which is strange. And Deathray doesn't look like he's got pace on those hard compounder tyres, really. 1.5 seconds. The gap has stayed like that since the pit stops, really. As Penske picks up the 3-second time penalty, but he is being lapped by everybody. So, unfortunate for the Racing Point driver. Edge is in P4. There's bound to be a safety car. Potentially. Well, Edge just started on those medium compound, and he's got Laggy and Zombie right behind him. Could Edge play the teammate role here and back and hold up Laggy just a little bit so Zombie can fly past, but not give Laggy DRS? That could be a play here if Edge was smart, and I'm probably going to get ridiculed for that. So just wait for the comments of this video to go live. But Laggy holding his own here in P5, keeping Zombie at bay, but Laggy didn't get DRS, but he's under a second right now, so Edge has obviously made a mistake. As Penske's going to soft compounder tyres and probably do fastest lap, because why not? So a three-way scrap on here, and well, Edge's going to the pit lane, and that's probably ruined Zombie's chance of overtaking because that's given Laggy DRS. Great teammate, Edge. Edge comes in for the hard compounder tyres. No surprise there. Shock horror, I know. So I think Berserk's the only one yet to pit yet, but he started on those hard compounder tyres. That's it. Thank you. But yeah, as I say, Berserk starting on those hard compounder tyres. He'll be going to mediums potentially. Edge and Poms. Poms gets ahead of Edge. Potentially, Poms won't have to make another stop unless safety car happens. It's a possibility. And Ryan's caught up to Master Berserk already. It's under a second, so he'll get DRS and expect Berserk to let Ryan go by. They've got Zombie. And Jared's right there in P6 too. Should not count DRC Jared yet. Penske's into the lane once again. Edge gets a 3-second time penalty. So Penske's just given up on life, really. Zombie in a McLaren sandwich currently, and the move of the lead has happened. There it is, turn 3. New Zealand Ryan overtakes Master Berserk. Let's see what these two do. If Berserk can just hang on to Ryan's DRS and save some bit of fuel in DRS till his pit window, this could help him out here. Something's happened with Jared, but Zombie looking for a move on the Laggy. Laggy squeezes him out. Oh my god, that's ruined Zombie's momentum. Here comes Jared. Palms 3-second time penalty, but we're focusing on this battle at the moment. Death Bro's under a second. So Berserk and Death Bro will get DRS, but this battle for 4th, 5th and 6th currently, Edge is looking for a move on the Palms, but we'll stay on this battle for now. Penske 3-second time penalty, shock horror. Another penalty for Penske. Oh, it's not been a great run from Zombie. Would Jared send it? He's gone for it. Laggy locks up. Oh, Jared makes a dive bomb work. Gets up into P5. Zombie will be absolutely kicking himself for not making the move onto Laggy. Jared on those 12 lap old mediums. I don't know if he can make it to the end though. 13 laps now, and there's what? 15 laps to go. I don't think that's going to happen here. Death with a pen. It's all kicking off here. Yeah, or Death. I think that's Death's second one. Ryan's got 2, I think. Death Bro looking for a move onto Berserk. 1.5 seconds, so he's backed up Berserk a treat here. So Berserk's 1.7 seconds behind Ryan, which means Death Bro's about 2 seconds behind Ryan, and he needs to get a move on. Death Bro started on pole, and there's the move for P number 2. So let's see what Death Bro can do. I think Berserk might be coming into the pit lane. Berserk, 3-second time penalty. I think that might be his first one. No, Berserk stays out. Jared and Laggy. Let's see what happens. Calbo holding up a train with Palms and Edge, and there's the move from Jared. He's up into P4. As I said, did not count out DRC Jared yet, but I do think he might need to make another pit stop. I mean, if he takes it to the end, fair play, but I just don't see it happening. Where am I doing? Calbo. Palms goes so far out wide there, it's a joke. Edge looking for a move into P9, but no, he might wait for DRS, but Palms will have DRS as well. Dill's 18 seconds behind Zombie and just on his own, really. Penske for another pit stop. Doing the Mitchie 950 strat, the most pit stops. Ryan gets another penalty. Ooh, this could get interesting come the end of the race. Where is Zombie? He's right there. Yellow flag. Sector 1. It's Palms for the win. He's spun it again. Does he have wing? He does, but would not surprise me if it's like that lime green thing that it usually does on this game. Zombie under half a second here of that laggy person. Closes the DRS very, very quickly. Edge looking for a move on the Calbo. Probably waiting for the DRS. We're just looking at a mini-map. But we're starting this board with Zombie and Laggy. It's Death Bro 1.9 seconds behind Ryan. So Ryan might have to pick up the pace here a little bit. We'll have a look at penalties in just a second. Let's see what Zombie does into turn number 3. And no, it's a bit too far back. Kind of don't want to pause just in case something happens. We'll wait a little bit longer for the penalty check. Berserk, 16 laps on those hard compounded tyres. He could potentially stretch it out to the soft compound. He's nearly 22 seconds in front of Jared, so that's a pit stop, really, potentially, because Jared might have to make another one as well. Could Berserk get onto the podium here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, after starting 13th with no lap time here tonight? And I think Zombie's not really pushing. He's not even opened up DRS. So Yeah. But a battle happening here between Edge and Calbo for P8-9 here, ladies and gentlemen. Calbo's got a penalty. I think Edge has got a couple as well. This could shape out who finishes where. Matt gets a 3-second time penalty. He's already a few seconds behind Poms, and Charlie's catching up to him. Penske silly. Yeah, off. Go off your head at Penske, Mitchie. Edge still in P9. Probably going to be waiting for that DRS straight. Oh, Zombie. No, doesn't make a move into turn 3. We go back on board with Edge. No, not yet. What does Calbo? He's got a lot of ERS to play with. Edge has nothing to play with. Take that what you will. Well, Edge is sending it around the outside. Down the inside for turn 4. Oh my god, there's going to be contact here. No, Calbo backs out and Edge gets up into P9, but he breaks. Laggy, 3-second time penalty. So Edge moves up into P8. Can he go catch X Steel for P7? Charlie's made the move on the mat, and Matt's had a spin. Oh, half a spin. He's got no front wing. So he'll be coming into the pit lane very shortly. Berserk stays out for another lap. Lap 19 of 29, 11 laps to go. No safety car as yet. And Penske coming into the lane once again. Edge gets a 3-second time penalty. 1.5 seconds is the gap between Ryan and Deathbro. Calbo and Edge. Calbo's made the move for P8 once again, but he goes a bit too deep. Edge is going side by side here. No, he backs out. Calbo defends the inside line, but he gets onto the grass. But Edge will have DRS coming into turn 1. The Zombie, no, he's not there yet. Poms comes into the lane, so it looks like Charlie and Matt will be battling for P10 in a moment, with Poms coming on with the soft compound tyres potentially. Yellow flag, sector 1. It's Calbo. He's had a spin. He might have hit Edge. As Matt's coming into the lane, so Charlie up in the P10 all on his own at the moment, and Matt and Poms will be lapped. 11th, 12th and 13th are now lapped, should say. But here comes Zombie. Master Berserk is finally in. Let's see what he goes on. He's on a set of mediums. Might not have enough no fresh softs. Jared hasn't really pulled away from these two, and Jared's coming into the lane. It's not going to help out Laggy because Zombie now has DRS. Laggy has no slipstream. Zombie opens up DRS. There's a lap car in the way. Oh, no, it's Berserk. Sorry, it's Berserk. I did apologise. So this could be a battle on here for the podium spot, but I see Master Berserk just going far into the distance. Penalty for Penske, 5-second penalty. Not a great race, actually. That's actually we want pit stops. He's done 10 stops. So what's the record? What's it, 12 or something? So fantastic stuff there. As Laggy locks up horrifically, Jared's on the set of softs, so he's 19 seconds behind Zombie and Laggy. I expect Jared to be there within a couple of laps. Berserk gets a penalty. Right, so this race is going to be decided on penalties. It's Deathbro's 3.3 seconds behind Ryan. So Deathbro's made a mistake somewhere. He does have a pit stop on Master Berserk if he wants to come in for the first set of softs for that fastest lap point. An extra World Championship point could be crucial. One can never know. Right, so I think Zombie's just hanging back, but he's probably just going to save ERS, really. So we'll go and have a look at penalties. So Ryan's got one. He's got 2 penalties. Death Bro has a penalty on the brink of another one. Berserk has two penalties. Laggy is 1, 2, 3, 4 penalties for Laggy. 2 penalties for Zombie. 1 penalty and a brink of another for Jared. Dill has 1 penalty on the brink of another. Edge has 1, 2, 3 penalties. Cowboy Oz has like 2 warnings, so he's on the brink of a penalty. Poms has 2 penalties. 1, 2, 3, 5 penalties for Charlie, and Matt has 1, 2, 3 penalties. As Poms gets another 3-second time pace, Charlie comes into the pit lane for a fresh set of softs. As Zombie is still behind Laggy, just can't get past him. And there's the fastest lap of Poms of a 122.5. Yellow flag sector 1. Oh, it's a Ferrari getting out of the way. It's probably Matt. As Jared sets the fastest lap with a 21.5, so a full second clear of Poms for the win 87 here. Penske another penalty. He's probably got like 1,700 of them. So, what was Ryan's penalty count again? I think was it 2. He's got 2 penalties on the brink of a third. Deathbro has 1 on the brink of a second. So, Deathbro has 1 less penalty, but he won't win the race. He needs to find at least a 0.6 of a second to get under that 3-second mark. But I see Ryan's actually pushing like a madman. Look at that. DRC Jared, 11 seconds already. He's knocked out, what, 8 seconds in a couple of laps already. So, keep your eye out for DRC Jared. And I think Berserk might have 3rd in the bag. It's going to be close, but we'll see what happens. But here comes Zombie. Can he make a move onto Laggy for P4? Laggy gets a shocking run. And here comes Zombie around the outside. Lock up. Oh my god. And Zombie's got the move done for P4. He's 6 seconds behind Master Berserk. But now he can go chase him down. But Laggy won't give up P4 without a fight here. Can see Laggy getting DRS on the back straight after the chicane. And all the while, Master Berserk is just gone so far away. As Ryan and Deathbro starting lap 24 of 29. Berserk 25 seconds behind Deathbro. We still haven't had a safety car yet, which is a surprise. I'm surprised Penske hasn't given up and just retired. Really, Charlie gets a 3-second time penalty, but he's down in P12. The racing points, not a good race here tonight. Oh, I hate when it does that. And that leg is too far behind. Yeah, no. 7.8 seconds is the gap between Jared and Laggy. Would expect some team orders as Deathbro gets a 3-second time penalty, so that evens it up between Ryan and Deathbro. Both of them have 2 seconds of 2 3-second time penalties each, but Ryan's on the brink of a third. But knowing Ryan, I don't think he'll get another one, as Jared gets a 3-second time penalty as the Ferrari of Matt lets them through. Laggy opens up DRS. Zombie has nothing to play with ERS wise. Well, Laggy has quite a lot. Still 3-second time penalty. Well, I mean, he's in P7. He's 22 seconds behind Jared, and he's 4 seconds ahead of Edge. He's got a mammoth amount of penalties as well. And Pom's looking for a late charge onto Calvo for P9 here, ladies and gentlemen, but outside of the DRS zone. Penske trying to break an hour record of most pit stops. Well, yeah. I think he's made like 13 or 14 right now. So we've got 5 racing laps to go. No safety cars as yet. Mac 3-second time penalty while he's in P11 and 42 odd seconds behind Poms. He won't be getting a point here tonight for the Ferrari team. But Poms looking for River Calvo down the inside. Oh my god. The AlphaTauri powers past the Williams and gets up into P9, but Calvo could potentially... Oh no! Oh, Berserk's in. Zombie 3 seconds. This. Oh, no, Laggy D. That turn 12 curve has claimed another victim. Oh no. Was that Charlie? Can he get ahead? No, he can't. His leg is left this session and he'll be absolutely spitting chips. Berserk 25 lap old softs. Wow. Great tyre wear. So he deals in. What does Edge? Edge stays out. Savory, Edge is doing to you. Poms also stays out. Calvo comes in. And yep, Matt's not going to catch up to... Oh, actually he'll get a point next time around. So the top 10, you got Edge on hards and Matt's on mediums. I think Charlie's coming in for another pit stop. Yes, he is. No, he's not. It was Penske, so GG. Wow, this race has come alive here, ladies and gentlemen. Can Master Berserk catch up? There he is, coming around the final corner. Where's they up? Turn 4. As runs an AI car. Edge 3-second time penalty. This is going to get interesting now. This could be a battle between only Death Bro and New Zealand Ryan. Charlie doesn't want to risk a DQ. No surprise there. Where is Berserk? He is right there. What's that for? Like 7, 8. No. That's 8. This is 9, 10. And there they are at the chicane. Berserk, safety car's in this lap. I think Berserk might just make it. Zombies behind Charlie. Ooh. So it's going to be between Ryan, Death, Berserk. There's Berserk. Then it's going to be between Zombie and Jared. At least Zombie can catch up. Yes, he can. So Zombie's caught up. And here comes Jared. So we're going to have a 5-way scrap on here, ladies and gentlemen. Where's Edge? He's coming towards the turn 11, 12. He won't make it, unfortunately. deal 3-second time penalty. So we're going back onto the race leader. Ooh. 5-car scrap here. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as New Zealand Ryan has bolted away. He's left Deathbro. Deathbro's left Berserk. So we're going to have 2 racing laps here. Penske's coming into the pit lane for some unknown reason. Jared's made the move on the P4 against Zombie Hunter. Berserk's 2.1 seconds behind Deathbro already, so he'll be under attack from DRC Jared, but penalties could be a factor here. Ladies and gentlemen, no DRS for the rest of the race. It's all going to be about who uses the ERS and which mix better and the better straight line speed as well. But Deathbro hounding New Zealand Ryan. The man that started on pole is in P2. Ryan locks up. Ryan feeling a little bit of a pressure point here at the moment. Jared's up into P4. Pomps gets a 3-second time penalty. He's up into P7, so a nice recovery drive for the racing. No, AlphaTauri, sorry. As Carver Oz is all on his own in P9. Unfortunately, the safety car came in at the wrong time. He needed one more lap, but it wasn't going to help. As Ryan and Deathbro are going to come around the final corner to start the final lap here of Australia. Deathbro, fastest lap with a 21.5. Then we're going to battle on for P3 between Berserk, Jared and Zombie. Penalties are going to play a factor here, ladies and gentle people. Absolute scenes are going to have Berserk 31 lap old sauce. Fantastic tyre wear game as Penske's into the lane. Once again, Penske 5-second penalty. Who cares? This is what we care about. The battle at the front between Ryan and Deathbro. Then we got another battle on for P3, 4 and 5. But Zombie's falling a bit behind there. 2 seconds is the gap between himself and DRC Jared. Edge is all on his own in P6. Actually, no. Poms is right behind him. Could Edge lose P6 here in this race? We'll stay on Deathbro, and it looks like no. I think that might be it here, ladies and gentlemen. Unless Ryan absolutely bottles these final couple of corners, it looks like Ryan will come on to win the race on track as Poms has made the move on the edge. But here comes New Zealand Ryan. Edge gets a 3-second time penalty. Here comes New Zealand Ryan to win on track, but does he move down any spots? Here comes Berserk. P3, Jared P4, Zombie P5. Everybody had penalties, so no one's moved up into the top 5 as Charlie gets 1 point for racing point. The other, it's just people crossing the line. Matt finishes in P11. Poms for the win, A7 here. P6, Edge P7. Dill goes up into P7, Edge P8, and Carbo Oz will finish in P9 unless Edge had so many penalties. No. And Penske will finish in a lowly P13. So New Zealand Ryan wins the opening race. Here at Australia. Then we got Deathbro, the man who started on pole position, finished up in P2. Berserk started P13, gets onto the podium here tonight, ladies and gentle people. What a drive from the Mercedes man. As Berserk gets Cody's driver of the day. Fantastic stuff as Penske's beaten Mitchie's world record attempt of most pit stops. I know about it. Oh, what a race. Fantastic opener here for the Saturday League. as we have a look at our race results. Brazilian Ryan takes the win, followed by I'm Deathbro and Berserk. Coming from at the back, gets onto the podium. Jared's in P4, Zombie in P5, Palm Solene 70 gets P6, Deal P7, Edge P8, Cowboy Eyes P9, and AOI Charlie gets 1 point. Matt finishes in P11, followed by Laggy who DNF'd, and Penske, well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The 18 pit stops is now a new world record. So it's going to be tough to beat that. Beats Mitch's of, was it 12 or 13? So he's beat it by a fair distance. Oh, wow. Fantastic opener. Once again, a late safety car. No one really moved outside the top. But a close finish nonetheless. Well, that's it from me here tonight. No podium interviews here tonight. I'll save that for Mitchie for when he comes back. Not sure when that is. Probably maybe Vietnam. So in a couple of rounds time. But do tune in next week for round 2 at Bahrain. It's going to be absolute scenes. I have no idea if I'm commentating or racing, so follow us on our Twitter page to find out more. Yeah, until next time, we'll see you on Monday, actually, for round 3 for the Monday League at Hanoi. So that's going to be fantastic as well. Do tune in on Monday for me and Roscoe to talk absolute nonsense. And as always, we'll see you next time. See ya!